Good afternoon and welcome to your old news update. My name is Bud Driscoll, and as you can see, I'm flying solo again. I don't know where Hiram is. I don't know where Izzy is. I think they've both been abducted by UFOs. So, I'm going to fly solo, but I'm going to take vacation the next couple of weeks, and they're gonna find out they don't mess with me. But so today I'm going to do something special. I'm going to do something about news we missed. That's news over the past couple of months that we may not have read to you, or if we did, it bears repeating. Mainly because I can't find any new old news to give you. So anyway, before we start, I would like to thank our sponsors, Eagle Crest Retirement Home out in East Magnolia, great place to retire. Headley's Clothing, it fits the elite men of Salina, and Smoky Hill Museum, 211 West Iron, where history is made every day. So here we're going to go back 25 years ago to April 7th, 1990. Tom Leonard hopes that on Tuesday the smell of fresh baked bread greets early morning visitors to downtown Salina. Leonards Bakery, the Great Plain Bread Company at 113 South 5th, is scheduled to turn out its first loaves of European-style bread in time to open at 10:30 a.m. We'll stay open until the bread is gone, or until it's 5:30, Leonard said. Great Plains' bread product will be unique. Instead of conventional yeast, the bread contains an old-world leavening similar to sourdough. The circular loaves are baked in a brick oven, which imparts a special character to the finished product. Leonard will use wheat grown organically at the Land Institute. Well, it may taste like a brick, but you notice this place isn't around anymore, so I don't know what people thought of it. Maybe they broke some teeth. Anyway, now we're going to go way back 75 years ago to March 27, 1941. Luckily, some motorists who drove to work this morning along South Santa Fe did not take a number of speed limit signs literally, or the police blotter might have been more cluttered. The 10 or more signs between South and Kansas Wesleyan University didn't really read speed limit 80 miles per hour. It was the work of vandals. The 3 in 30 had been crudely disfigured to resemble an 8, and now police plan at disfiguring themselves if they lay the hands on the guilty parties. All right, now we're April 1st, but no fool, in 100 years ago. In Hill City, Dateline Hill City, E.M. Ivins, traveling representative of the United States Tire Company of Kansas City, and A.J. Towers, traveling representative of the Wayne Pump Company of Wichita, are in the county jail here today, charged with white slavery. It is alleged that the two men took Elsie Newman and Hazel Jenkins with them in a motor car from Hill City last week. They stopped at Moreland, Norton, Logan, and Plainville, it is charged. The two girls were arrested at Plainville, but the men were not arrested until a day later in Salina. Elsie Newman, who is 20 years old and in jail at Hill City, is charged with seducing Hazel Jenkins, who is 15 years old. The Jenkins girl is the daughter of a wealthy farmer here and was a sophomore in high school. The Newman girl was recently released from the city jail in Salina. They did a lot of wild things 100 years ago. But even more wild is 125 years ago in the Salina Daily Republican on April 2nd, 1891. There are several problems in mechanics which have kept their place among the unsolved for centuries. One of these have been the problem of aerial navigation. Many men have invented flying machines and plan to soar away like the eagle, and these inventors are nearly all dead. The tenacity of inventors has reached a successful consummation in the airship invented by E.G. Pennington of Chicago. It left Chicago yesterday morning for an excursion to Kansas City and Denver. The body of the ship is about the shape of a cigar, being pointed at each end, and has a capacity of carrying 50 passengers. It is built of aluminum and flies at the rate of 80 miles per hour. The airship will follow the Union Pacific line from Kansas City to Denver, and it is estimated that the airship will pass over Salina at 12:30 this afternoon, or crash into a field, whichever comes first. Well, thank you for joining me today alone, and I hope I entertained you. And Next week, Hiram and Izzy will be here. I guarantee it. But until then, we'll see you yesterday.